those dates set up right now. And then you're going to see Friday Power Slap, Saturday UFC, and Sunday WWE. I mean, you'll start seeing that stuff too. Sunday WWE. Sunday WWE.
Breaking news, WWE Premium Live events are going to be moved back to Sunday, and this has a lot of WWE fans upset. And we're going to dive into the impact this has on the WWE going forward and much more coming up on this episode of Wrestle Digest. But before we get into it, we got to say that 97% of you guys watching these videos aren't subscribed to the channel. So if you want to keep up to date on everything that's happening around the wrestling world, make sure down below and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on anything. But with that said, Brady, let's get into the first topic of the video today. But before we get into the Dana White stuff, we got to talk about this very controversial tweet that I seen on Twitter. And as we take a look here, this is from Wrestling World CC. They asked, are you a fan of the addition of the Fireflies to Jey Uso's entrance? And when you first see this, you might not think it's very controversial, but when you go to the comments of this, make sure to go check it out because it is wild down there. We've been seeing a lot of people disagree, seeing a lot of people agree, and we figured we have a short discussion on it first. And Brady, I mean, to me, I really liked the addition of this to Jey Uso's entrance. I really think it makes it pop a little bit more when he's coming out, and they had the camera shot of him doing the yeet and just having the fans move with the moving flashlights in the background. I think it looks really cool.
I honestly don't understand how many more false pretenses that Jey Uso need to have to his gimmick to feel like he's complete. I mean, seriously, the Fireflies, like, sure, it looks cool, but that's been done, buddy. And if you're not going into the Wyatt Six, keep that out of this arena. Look, you got your shades, you got your Macho Man shades for starters, with your yeet, and you got your little gimmick, here. So listen, keep it straight like that. Stop adding things. We know you're probably going to win the King of the Ring and call yourself Tribal King. You don't need to do these things to add more bits. I don't like it. I think it's mumble jumble. More like it's getting a lot for me. Jey Uso, like, you know, Uso, come on. Without Roman Reigns, there's no Jey Uso. There's no main event Jey Uso for sure. It's just gonna be Uso. Which twin is who? In my opinion, that is. You know, I'm just saying. Not a fan of these Fireflies for Jey Uso. Not a fan.
That's a pretty wild take, I'm not going to lie, but I think it adds a little bit more to Jey Uso to someone who's already big and over with the WWE universe, and I think it just, like you said, adds a little bit more to him, but in a different way. I think it's a good thing. I think maybe calling it Fireflies is a little bit disrespectful to the late, great Bray Wyatt. I think maybe we should start calling it flashlights, because there's only one guy who can light the fireflies in the sky, and that is Bray Wyatt. But I think this suits Jey Uso very well. I think he's already a main eventer. He's already caliber of being a world champion. He just needs that gold around his waist. But we're going to hear from you guys down below in the comment section. Do you think that Jey Uso should, have this added to his gimmick? Are you a fan of it? Do you hate it like Brady? Let us know down below in the comment section. But we're going to get into the reason everybody clicked on this video, and that is WWE PLEs are moving back to Sunday. And as you've seen at the beginning of the video, Dana White on a press conference after the UFC on last night, he said that going forward, or they're already planned PLEs to be Friday Power Slap, Saturday UFC, and Sunday WWE. And that's right, Brady, Sunday WWE. And this is heartbreaking for me, Brady, because I think that the Saturday PLEs are the best. I think, Saturday night, you can get together with a bunch of your buddies. You don't have to worry about going to work the next day. You can enjoy wrestling, whether it's in the afternoon, whether it's in the night. And I think moving it to Sunday is really going to hurt the WWE going forward.
It's already hurt me, and it's already hurt you too, apparently. So, like, come on. Sunday PLEs. Oh, that was one thing that I could never understand, and I always despised growing up. Sunday night, pay-per-view. You know, like, oh, woohoo, WrestleMania is coming. But guess what? You got school in the morning. So go to bed and you'll find out who won what in the morning. See the highlights, blah, blah, blah. With the Saturday schedule, like you said, people don't have to be up on Sunday morning like they would on a Monday. And, the Saturday PLEs, I'm not even going to lie to you, is kind of what got me back into the product itself because it gave me more opportunity to watch and to enjoy, opposed to watch and then go to sleep and then wake up in a couple hours and have a stressful day at work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. And we also have a quote here from Nick Khan, who actually moved the PLEs to Saturday. He was the guy behind that, and this was back when he moved the PLEs to Saturday. This is what he said. He said, "We think the ticket sales are reflective of that or success. We have a big audience coming out on Saturday and a big gate to go along with it." So him saying this back when they changed it to Saturday, the reason they changed it to Saturday is because they're going to get a lot more people to come out to the events on Saturday nights rather than Sunday nights. So by seeing this, Brady, it kind of seems like it's going to affect the WWE revenue, ticket sales, and everything going forward if they move it to Sunday nights. I think personally, if we have to deal with it on Sunday, it should at least be a 2:30 Newfoundland time start for us. I mean, what is that, 1 p.m. Eastern time? I think, those events have been the best for us. I mean, we just had it in Backlash, an afternoon, Saturday afternoon. You get together with your buddies. You can do whatever in the nighttime. I think that's the perfect way to do WWE Premium Live events. And on a Saturday, yes, nighttime is better on a Saturday night. But on a Sunday, an afternoon PLE would definitely be the better option.
Yeah, for sure. Unfortunately, it seems that Dana White is taking the reins here, so none of the WWE creative minds will have a say, it seems. Now, we don't know for sure when we're going back to the Sunday night PLEs. It hasn't been confirmed yet, but, I mean, you got to think Triple H is a little bit worked up about this. And not even just Triple H, Nick Khan and everybody else involved. Because as you just said with the quote, these guys purposefully moved these events to Saturday night for financial reasons. And, it makes me wonder too, because every decline got to start somewhere. And, I mean, it might not be drastic, but it's still going to be there. So you get the ticket sales falling off, and, slowly but surely it starts going downward. And, God forbid we see ourselves back in like a Vince McMahon time era, man.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I'm just saying, I just hope I don't see that, bro.
This isn't going to affect the streaming service subscriptions or nothing like that. It's purely in-house, because if you had the streaming service subscription, you can go back and watch it at your leisure. But obviously, the event's going to be spoiled for you by then, so you're just going to be watching knowing the results. But it is, I think, moving it to maybe Sunday nights is definitely going to affect revenue. There's a reason why Nick Khan did this in the first place. Is the reason why he moved it to Saturday is because he knows Saturday night events are going to draw in more people. If you have a Sunday night event that doesn't end till like 11:30, 12 in the night, or whatever it may be, people got to get home from the arena, however long that takes for them, or back to their hotel room if they're traveling there. And then most people will have to go to work in the morning. Like you said, young fans have to go to school in the morning. I mean, like Brady said, that was a big thing when we were kids. You had pay-per-views back then on Sundays. You'd stay up as late as you could to watch them, and then your parents would be telling you to go to bed. You got school in the morning, and you'd miss the main event. So I think having it on Sunday afternoon, if they're moving them to Sundays, would be the better option. And right now, with Dana White saying this, that they have this lined up for the future, like Brady said, there hasn't been any dates confirmed yet. All the PLEs that are set to be on Saturday now, I'm almost 100% certain won't move because the dates are set. But I think now, going forward, we may see more of this power slap UFC WWE PLE 3 nights in a row, which, yes, is great for the owners. It's great for Dana White. It's great for their company. It's great for TKO because that's more and more revenue for them. But, you know, they're thinking about their companies that they started. They're thinking about UFC. They're thinking about Power Slap. They're not thinking about WWE when, in my opinion, Brady, WWE is the bigger product.
Yeah, I thought so too. I really did, and I still think so because I'm a firm believer in it. Listen, there's a reason I get invested in fake fighting and not the real thing because it's cinema, is what it is. And the WWE has so much rich history to it. And, you know I'm probably going to get canned in the comments. And I don't really care about that because this is just the truth. WWE got way much more of a richer history than the UFC. The storylines, the factions, the tag teams, the friendships, the betrayals, everything is just so, yeah. You know, you hear people talk about, oh, your Mount Rushmore WWE all the time. But I've never once been involved in a Mount Rushmore UFC conversation.
Yeah, and, like, I'm a big UFC guy. I love watching UFC. I've been invested in it for a very long time. But like Brady said, there's just something about the WWE. It has to be the storylines, the rich history. You know, you have people coming back to have matches all the time. You never see a guy like Chuck Liddell come back to fight in the UFC. I mean, it's just something about, yes, we know it's scripted, we know it's fake, but it's just something about it. It's like a drama. You tune in 2 nights, 3 nights a week that all lead up to one PLE, and it just is so exciting for fans because this happens every single month. And I mean, it's just shocking to me that they're going to move this to Sunday. Yes, I do understand from UFC perspective. They have been trying to do this. We've seen guys in the past like Conor McGregor, Nick Diaz, all these guys trying to pump up their fights via the media press conferences and stuff like that. But in WWE, it's completely different, Brady. We have months and months, sometimes years of build-up to these big matches where, you know, everybody's anticipating this. Everybody's excited for this. Yes, you might have your theories going into it on who's going to win the match and stuff like that because, yes, it is scripted at the end of the day, but it's just so much more exciting. The fans are so much more into it. There's chants, there's, you know, crowd activations, there's everything involved in the WWE that the UFC wish they had. But Brady, that's enough ranting about UFC versus WWE for one day. We want to hear your guys' thoughts on this down in the comments section. Are you Team PLE on Sunday or you are Team PLE on Saturday? Let us know down below in the comment section. We're going to get in everybody's favorite topic here on the channel, which is comment of the day. And the comment of the day today goes to the Slick Rips. And Brady, we got a fellow Damian Priest hater. He says, I never watched Priest before WWE. I came back to wrestling after a decade off, mostly around 2020. I keep hearing how good Priest is, but I still can't be bothered to care about him. I'm still way more invested in JD than him. I mean, the Slick Rips, we love seeing that because, you know, me and Brady hate Damian Priest.
Look, hey, respect. I respect it. Listen, I'm more interested in the Funko Pop head JD McDonagh too. Damian Priest is not my champion. Get out of here. We appreciate the comment. Guys, leave all the Damian Priest hate in the comment section below, and we'll be sure to like every one of them. Every comment with the Damian Priest hate will be liked.
Yeah, definitely. 100%. We will like that because that is exactly how we feel about Damian Priest. And you just put it in a very nicely worded comment that we love seeing your guys' support down below in the comment section. And we gotta say happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Any moms out there watching us, happy Mother's Day. Appreciate all the stuff you do year round for your children because I know me and Brady, we love our moms on Mother's Day, that's for sure. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure down below, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Really appreciate it. You know, if you're not subscribed to already and you like, you know, watching our content, you find yourself coming back here, make sure down below and hit that subscribe button. While you're down there, like we said, leave a comment. Talk about anything we talked about in this video today. Even just throw the ones up because we love acknowledging the tribal chief here. And that's not Solo Sikoa, that's Roman Reigns for us. So, yeah, appreciate seeing your your guys' comments and stuff all the time, so you might be featured on next comment of the day if you drop a comment down there. And if you want to check out a video we did yesterday, it'll be popping up on your screen right now. But as always, I've been your host, KC, alongside my co-host, Brady. We'll catch you in the next one.